Hello and welcome to the end of the world, or rather the untimely demise of Elder Scrolls Legends, a cult classic card game that has been on life support for a few years, and now, in a couple of months' time, it's going to be deleted from existence forever. In this series of videos, I hope to capture some of my favorite off-meta decks that I've enjoyed playing over the years, and create a little pocket of nostalgia for you to stumble upon and reminisce when the game's servers have already been shut down. Let's begin with my latest abomination, Singleton Guildsworn of the random variety. It's composed as you would a Singleton deck to an extent. You obviously have all the Singleton specific cards, like Set's Masterwork, Morokai the Deathless, and Siege of Stros Mackay. You have some important removals like the Red Year, Dawn's Wrath, Ice Stone, obviously Piercing Jab. Some drain cards to come back into the game when those pesky aggro decks have a whittle to your health down. And some auto-include prophecies like Cloud Rest Illusionist, Harpies, and the likes. But the rest of the spots for this deck is filled with unhinged memory. And I'm talking about the cards that never saw the light of day. I don't think there's ever been a time when Blackmail was meta, when Skumacat Whimsy was meta, definitely Strange Brew I don't think has ever been played, and on it goes. Lots of like random cards that have random effects or summon random creatures, or like Flesh Sculpture completely transform your hand into a different hand, you know, for those Hail Mary situations, or Heroic Rebirth, and all that jazz. It's not a strong deck. It has Unite the Houses, one copy of Unite the Houses. So if I manage to assemble the 5 colors on the board at one point, I might sneak a win this way, but other than that, I'm going to have to rely on random effects from Battle Mage's Onslaught, from like, I don't know, College of Winterhold, Wobberjack, Bringer of Nightmares, Spigot Arenas, and all that jazz. We'll see if this deck can actually hold its own in Legend. We'll see if I can sneak my way to victory. And hopefully it will send off Elder Scrolls Legends in style. Okay, let's see if we can hold our own against the Telvanni at rank 2, which means should be at least semi-try-harding if they want to get to Legend. None of these cards I care for at the start of the game. So we'll see if it's going to be like a classic Telvanni with Necromancer's Amulets, with Altars of Despair, you know, that kind of crap that makes it very difficult to win normally. But once again, if I have a single copy, I have a single copy of Unite the Houses and the Dream, so you never know what might happen. So I'm drawing all my removals here. None of the meme cards yet. I'll play Protector if he plays a 2-drop, but since he doesn't, that's a much better card to play. You sometimes want to keep Guildsworn Apprentice if you play like a proper Unite the Houses, right? Because it gives you three colors, right, at once. I don't think the 3/2 survives, but I have no other way of dealing with Serial, and I don't want to desperately conjure her into a 5-drop, that's for sure. That's fine. I'm willing to spend a Piercing Jab on that and kill it. No point damaging the opponent yet. I'm definitely not the beatdown in this situation. I might try to Wobberjack my own 1/2 next turn. In fact, it might be a good play here. Serana, I don't have any cards worth putting into the deck, so let's try Wobberjack in the 1/2. That's not bad. I mean, as far as 5-drops go, it's definitely leaves much to be desired, but at least it does well against the 3/3. Hiking Emmerich, Serial, Vigilant Ancestor, City Guard. Something tells me it's a Singleton deck. Oh, that's a 1-5, nice. I mean, it would have been nice if I didn't have execute. So let's go for Ravenous initiate and execute. We'll try to put a little pressure on the... No, it shouldn't put a little pressure on the opponent because we don't have any way to maintain the pressure, right? We want to see what happens. I might even desperately conjure Thorana for more stuff. So more Singleton, more unique cards, reasonable. Let's see what the opponent has. Ooh, Divayth experiment, that's really cool. So what we do now, I don't think I care much if I leave the 6-3 alive. In fact, I might give Ravenous Hunger to the opponent. I don't want to use my last charge of Wabbajack on the 6-3 or on a 2-2. I think I'll save it as removal. Opponent has other plants, interestingly enough. Opponent doesn't want to take a trade. Probably has a big taunt coming or something. Okay, the Baroness, interesting. This is only a friendly creature, fine. Now Thorana into Magestrick is actually legitimately very good, so I will do that. Sing this in, send this in. I will not Wabbajack the 5-5, but I will try to gain some value out of Thorana here. Here's a Spy Master, which is nice for like Divayth experiments. We'll see if the opponent gets scared of Thorana, because really I don't have any good cards to shuffle with Thorana apart from Divayth experiment. I mean, probably would be really cool if I copy. If I send a shit ton of Divayth experiments into the deck that costs 0 mana. It'd be really cool. Do I go for it? Do I just shuffle a shit ton of Divayth experiments into my deck? Yeah, you know what, we only live once. It's not even a good play. Like, it's not even a good play. Like obviously it's really cool to draw a 0 mana 9-cost card. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's just... Ooh, more Baronesses. Okay. So what do we do now? It's not a very good Immolating Blast, that's for sure. Laneth into Divayth experiment. Into more Divayth experiment. Let's go. We'll just go for it. You know, we'll just go for it. More Divayth experiments. We'll fill the board with Laneth. Fill the board with Laneth. Now what we do is Bone more a Spy Master, copy you, motivate experiments. I don't think the opponent has a way out of this one. If they were Empire, maybe, but I don't think that's gonna help them at all. We probably have better ways to play, like better ways to finish off this game, but like, this is fine. I don't know, Mirage, just in case something unexpected happens. This nonsense. This nonsense. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I don't know. Like, whatever. Soul Burst. Sure. Go. Let's see if the opponent can deal with a wall of 6/6s here. Evidently, there's some way for the opponent to try and deal with it at least. Or maybe it's just a concession. I don't see how they can clear the board right now. Maybe, like, not in these colors. Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Siege. Don't need this. Do need this. Sets masterwork. Divayth experiment, whatever. Let's try smashing through. And that's game. Surprisingly, shuffling zero-cost Divayth experiments actually proved helpful.